I think as youngsters, certainly I was as well, I always wanted a bigger bat or a heavier bat because you thought you could hit it better. I still think kids these days tend to use bats far too heavy or too big. I know it's important to get the right weight and the right sort of shape. I think with GM, they're very good in making the bat well balanced. I think it's important to have a well balanced bat. Certainly at a younger age, it helps you develop your shots a lot better. I think nowadays bats are very much bottom heavy, and it sometimes can alter the swing or the way that you play a certain ball. I think that's really important. And that goes across the board. And I think kids always want bigger pads or men's gloves when they should only be using youth gloves. And I just think it's really important your kit fits perfectly or nice. It's just one of those specific things that I've always enjoyed. One of the technical things I'd say as well, I think kids these days are very much bottom hand dominated. I play a lot with my bottom hand, but I think at the moment you find a lot of kids gripping with all sort of 4 fingers and being able to play it. And if you try and do that with all 4, say 3 fingers on the bat, you can't really get the bat down straight. I find it's important that kids trust their top hand nowadays and realize that bats are really good. You don't have to try and hit the ball so hard. You try and time it, it goes just as far. But I think being able to take just relaxing your bottom hand a little bit, only having a few fingers on the bat, whereas I find a lot of the time now, kids are having to come across the ball because they're wanting to hit the ball so hard, but because their bottom hand's on the bat, it sort of makes the bat come across their body a little bit like that. I think now, because with the less fingers you have on at the bottom, the straighter the bat can come through. And I think that's really important. For defense, obviously, but also when hitting over the top or hitting over the bowler's head, that's the most important thing. That the area of contact is still the same. It's just a little bit further forward. Your body position still has to be good. So generally, when you try and get all the fingers on the bottom hand, your body has to open up a little bit sometimes, and that's why you see people lose their shape and not hit the ball as far as they'd like and get caught on the ring or caught on the bottom.